Here's another video on day trading or trying to get some money out of the the indices. In this case, it's the CAC 40, the French indices, the index of the French stocks. I did a video on this earlier last week, I think it was. So let's get into it. Let's start with the idea here. This is the daily chart, and we are at a level where price is making these 1, 2, 3 tops right now, and price doesn't, as of yet, doesn't really seem to get momentum to push through. So that being said, if this is the zone where we normally get into the sellers come into the market, we have this pull here, we have this pullback here, and now we are where we are at right now. So of course, like in everything, also if you're day trading, you have to know the bigger picture. You have to know where you are at from that perspective. So we are in this this level right here. So let's zoom in. I'm gonna go through this pretty quick. I'm not gonna do a full multi-time frame analysis because it's not really what this video is about. I am gonna put in a support line just over here because we had this rally back up, and then we have these pin bars here. Maybe you can count this as a little double top or something, and then we started to sell off and come back into this area over here. Was resisted. It's kind of a choppy market at the moment, but we need confirmation for this to continue to the downside. But this is it for now. So I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit. Wait a minute. Yes, let me get into this. Wait a minute. I'm getting a lot of. I'm gonna make this a different color for now. Let's say we're gonna make this a, for example, well, let's say a blue color at the moment. Why? Because this is the level I am watching at. This is kind of a pivot to me. A pivot. I wanna, if this level breaks, this is a level where we found support, bounced off, and then if we break it again, we are actually in a lower low kind of market. We're making actual lows. So zoom in to the 1 hour chart. This is what we are seeing at the moment. So it also looks like we are having a, let's switch this one back to the original red color so we don't get confused. This is the resistance, right? Actually, this is resistance, of course. We broke through this level, we came back, so a retest of this actual level would be interesting. Yes, so this is it for now. That is actually what I'm looking for. The market opened. It's Monday today, so of course we saw this. We had this bearish run and some kind of correction, and now we have this spike down and up. So it's just early in the European session, so we are here to see what happens from here on out. Again, we're gonna zoom in. This is the 15-minute chart, so we're getting to the lower time frames now. Like I said, this was support. It got taken out. We came back for a retest, so this could have been an entry when you traded this to the short side. And then we had a push, another pullback, another push. And this is actually another pullback because this level still hasn't got broken. But we are in consolidation at the moment, so this is where we are at. I'm not looking for a sell nor a buy opportunity from this perspective over here because we are just in the middle of a move. I think if we want to draw some trend lines over here, we can of course we get something. At the moment, I would like to see a pullback back into these levels to complete the move. Go one more time. This is the 5-minute, and you see how choppy it becomes on the 5-minute. This is really a Monday market open, so it's not a lot for me to be getting into right now. You know, this correction got broken because we had this spike down. We are failing to get any higher, so the move up is also not ready. So that's that's a little bit how we zoom in. Let's take a step back for a minute so we can see what this looks like. On the hourly chart, you can see once price starts going, we are moving through these zones. This was a zone where price was at. This was another small zone where we had some minor pullbacks, and then a bigger push, and then finally we got a full pullback over here, and we were in for another push. I trade this from an account with, let's say, 500 euros. The same thing I explained last week. So when I get into a pullback like this, I zoom into the let's say 5 or 15 minute charts, and when I see that this pullback is over because we are making new highs on a lower time frames, I'm jumping in, and let's say I ride it from the 5630, and then I ride it back, and this was of course a obvious resistance, so I think I put a take profit over here. So that would have been a from 30 to almost 20. So let's say there was a 90 point run, and the position I open would have been a $25-30 risk, and it made me a 90 profit. So from a risk reward perspective, it's kind of risky, of course, because on $500 and a $30 loss is too big for a beginning trader, so be aware of your own risk management rules. But that was the way I was trading this, and then this all happened. I was watching this this consolidation. Of course, it's an important top on a bigger time frame. So this correction lower is very it's quite obvious that this happened. So right now I don't have any. I need more information on the chart because we are still in this sell-off. This is not a real pullback yet. This is more of a consolidation. So we have to see what price will do today. Let's see. I don't use MetaTrader a lot for my analysis, so let's see if I can get in some interesting. Yeah, this one would be nice. Yeah, this is interesting to put on my charts. This is what I often use. Like I said, we are at this support level over here, and on the higher time frame, this seems to be where price is finding resistance at the moment. So as long as we do not break out of this, this is consolidation, like I said. But we are also I need this pullback to complete, and then I am turning bearish, as you noticed. So a pullback into an area like this would be something I would get notified. Want to get notified, so I put this in, so I get a message. But if price continues to drop, of course I want to get notified as well. As long as we don't get a proper pullback, this is the hour chart, don't forget that. If we don't get a proper pullback, this would be the level I start zooming in to scale in a short position. And if we continue to drop, I am not really interested in going into this just yet. Because I want to have more of a perspective. We don't know yet if this is the actual support for now. So and if the pullback will actually happen. So what happens if this level breaks? Of course, this is the next target where we will fully find support. But this level over here, this resistance can turn into support. But I think this level over here, in combination with this and this level over here, I think this pin bar over here would be one more push down, and then a bounce from here, and maybe some corrective structure. And after that corrective structure, that's where I want to get in. I'm ready to ride this out. Yes, I know it's kind of a day trading thing, so of course I want to be able to get in the market and get out of the market. But if today on the Monday with this price movement isn't the day, then it's not the day. I want to make money and I don't want to be trading. So yeah, let's just make that clear. So I want to see what happens if price breaks out of this consolidation. Then I want to see what direction it is, and the entry I'm looking for. From the bigger picture, I am looking for shorts, and I'm not looking for long positions anymore. So I'm waiting for a pullback back up in this case to find an interesting entry to the downside. So maybe we'll get a reaction over here. Let's zoom into the lower time frame. If we do not and it continues to move, maybe back to this trend line, or maybe we, you know, it needs some more room. So fine with me. If I get a entry on a lower level, then that is what we are going to get. So that's it for just a European index. As you can see down here, I also try to look for those things on the what's this? US European stocks 50. Same thing, same thing. To me, this is quite an interesting pullback actually. You know, there's this. Let's see, let's see what happens. That's the most important thing. And then I think the NASDAQ is interesting because we have this spike over here, we have this pullback, and I would like to see this pullback turn into maybe a right shoulder or something, and get into it. So I need more information, just like I do over here. So let's see what happens, and I'll keep you posted. I'll try to do some videos on this for the coming week, so you can see that I look at this on a Monday. I need some more information, and maybe on a Tuesday, or maybe later on Monday, or maybe even Wednesday, I find an entry after the pullback in the direction of the trend. Well, that's it for now. That's it for the video. Make sure you check this out, and make sure you subscribe so you can you don't miss my next video on this. So it's really 101 trading, how to find opportunities, how to get in, how to find a perfect entry and take profits with also great risk reward. So thanks for watching, and I'll keep you posted.